Hey guys, my name is Emil and you are watching TechnoRight. What's going on guys, welcome to TechnoRight. Technology is done right. So in today's video we are going to address the VAN 1067 issue on Valorant. So this issue has been randomly popping out on Windows 11 laptop and computers, which is quite bad. So let's fix it quickly. Okay, so I have 4 methods to fix it. So let's move on to method number 1. So method number 1 is to make sure your graphic drivers are up to date. So to do this on Windows 11, you're going to right click here. Then you're going to click on show more options. Okay, make sure it's just an empty space. And then if you have your drivers installed correctly, you'll see AMD Radeon software or NVIDIA control panel. Okay, so I'm going to click on my AMD Radeon software and you can see here I have an update. So what I have to do is just download it and install it, and I will get the latest update. So make sure your drivers are up to date. For NVIDIA, you can search up your graphics card by right clicking on this Windows icon, going into device manager. This will pop up. Going into display adapters, you can see your graphic card will list here. Okay, so mine is an AMD Radeon RX 570. Yours might be a 1050, 1060, okay, and so on. So you're going to Google your model with drivers, enter the NVIDIA website, download and install the drivers. Okay, so that's number 1. Okay, so method number 2 is simple as well. You're going to click on this. You're going to click on the start button, and then you're going to search Windows features, and this will pop up. Turn Windows features on or off. Click on that, and this little window will pop up. Okay, make sure HyperV is disabled. Okay, if it's checked like this, uncheck it. Some computers might not have it. Some computers might not have it due to the hardware limitation, so that's okay. If you don't have it, just ignore this step. Okay, so make sure you uncheck this and click OK, and you can try to boot up Valorant. If the error persists, let's move on to method number 3. Okay guys, so method number 3 is quite similar to the previous video that I put out. We are going to go into services. To do that, right click on your start button, go into task manager, click on services, go into open services, and you'll find here, go into VGC. You're going to find your VGC right here. Okay, you're going to double click on that and open the properties. So make sure your startup type is always set to automatic. If it's set to manual, change it to automatic. Okay, and if you change it to automatic, it will stop the service. So you're going to start it back, and once it's running, it says running here, you can click apply and OK. So once you've done that, you're going to go into your BIOS. Okay, so to do this, you have to know your motherboard type. If you're having a computer, Google your motherboard type and see what button to press to enter BIOS. Okay, so once you're in your BIOS, you have to change 3 settings which is relevant for Windows 11. Okay, which is this: CSM support has to be disabled, TPM has to be enabled, and Secure Boot has to be enabled. Okay, Secure Boot and TPM is one of the most important thing. If Secure Boot is disabled, Valorant will not run and you will get the 1067 error. So make sure Secure Boot is enabled. I have a screenshot here. I can't go into my BIOS because I have to turn off my PC and my recording software will not work. So I have a snapshot right here of my BIOS. You can see here I'm using an ASRock B450M, and you can see here it says AMD FTPM switch. Okay, mine is an AMD motherboard, so it says AMD FTPM, and make sure, and you can see it says disabled. Okay, so you just go and turn it on. You change it to AMD CPU FTPM. Once you enabled it, go into your boot right here. You go into your boot and you can see Secure Boot there, make sure that is enabled. Okay, and then find for CSM and disable it. Once you have done all of that, F10, click on F10 and save the settings. If not, go into your exit tab and save the settings and exit. Okay, so once you've done that, I'm 100% sure that that Valorant will boot and work after that. If you do not have TPM, let's move on to method number 4. Okay guys, so for method number 4 is to revert back to Windows 10. If you don't have TPM, which is highly required by Windows 11, it will not work. So you need to revert back to Windows 10 and then Valorant will boot normally. Okay, so that's about it for this video guys. Do let me know in the comments below if this methods work. And yeah, so if you have any other questions, any other problems, please put them down in the comments below. And I think that's about it. So please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'm out.